Hey everyone, and welcome back. First of all, let me just remind you that there is a new t-shirt design in the t-shirt store. Link will be in the description, so if you really like someone, that's a good Christmas present. So I guess we could say that this video is sponsored by the Undoomed clothing company. So today, let's have some good old-fashioned wholesome fun with a feminist response video, just like good old times. So what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about the definition of third wave feminism. Obviously, I'm going to feminist hell for this thing, but the good news is, you're all coming with me. Enjoy.
I really wish you could, see my feminist shirt in the camera. Hello. Feminist as fuck.
Okay, moving on.
Being a feminist, I get asked a lot about third wave feminism. There are a lot of people out there that see a reason for why we might have had first wave feminism and why we might have had second wave feminism, and then there's a group of people that just hate women all in general and don't believe we should have had any feminism.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Mr. Strummer, give me a break.
Conflating hating women with being opposed to feminism is not only intellectually dishonest, but also insulting and retarded.
But there is a big group of people who are like, you know what? I can see first wave, I can see second wave, but what the fuck are all you third wave bitches doing?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Let me see your.
You don't need to see his.
We don't need to see his.
These aren't the you're looking for.
These aren't the we're looking for.
Well, you know what? Today, you're in luck, because I'm going to tell you what we're doing.
Great feminist education time. Ooh, it kind of makes you want to put mustard up someone's ass.
So for those of you that don't know, there are 3 waves of feminism.
Actually, a lot of people claim that we're in the 4th wave of feminism right now, but who knows, right? Not even you guys know.
But just a quick recap before we get into this. We are currently in the 3rd wave of feminism.
Yeah, okay, let's pursue one of the assumption that you know what the fuck you're talking about.
The first wave is said to have began around the end of the 19th, beginning of the 20th century, somewhere in there. And the goal of the first wave feminists were obviously to open opportunities up for women.
No. The first wave was about women's suffrage. You know that little thing about getting women the right to vote? Yeah, that's the one.
Please give me cock.
The second wave began in the 1960s and lasted until the middle 90s. This group of feminists were known for being very radical.
Yeah, but radical meant something different back then.
Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them, and you just drop in and just smack the lip, whoop-ah, drop down, snap, ah, and then after that, you just drop in, just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted.
And their main goals were for women to gain reproductive and sexual rights.
Well, that was part of it, but they also wanted equal pay and anti-discrimination laws, which they got, by the way.
So the third wave, which started in about the mid-90s, is what we are currently in, and what a group of people don't understand why we exist, really.
Well, all right then. How's that working out for you?
Yeah, how is that working out for you? I mean, the truth is no one understands why you subscribe to this preposterous ideology.
So what is it that made this wave come to be? Well, there are different opinions on this, but a lot of people would say post-colonial and postmodern thinking is what made third wave feminists come to be.
Well, my.
You actually cite postmodernism unironically?
What?
Okay, we're making progress.
I like that.
I mean, what third wave feminists are really about is like breaking those social constructs that we have in our society.
Hey, moron! Fucking moron!
Have you ever stopped to consider that maybe we have those social constructs just to keep society from blowing up? No, of course you haven't.
Personally, the goal I see for us being for us to further broaden those perimeters of feminism.
How is that different from any other religion?
We want to be heard and taken as seriously as men are.
Yeah, good luck with that. When your main issues are manspreading and mansplaining, you're not gonna get taken seriously.
I mean, let's think about what most third wave feminists grew up seeing. We saw women in our lives take a step in the right direction. We had female role models in our lives. We watched females succeed in all areas of life growing up.
Amazing. You just can't make these people happy. They are quite literally not happy unless they're miserable.
But we also grew aware to the things that still needed to be changed, the problems that still existed in the system, where there was a group of women who were the second wave feminists who were very, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them were very happy with the way things were because of the change they did make.
And being happy is obviously not something that's allowed within feminism.
Causes loss of balance, pathological hiccups, and a hole in his glorious stynum.
Even though we were moving up as women, there are still all these barriers set around us. And I think that's what most third wave feminists would say we really seek out to change.
Oh yeah? You want to name any of those barriers? I thought not.
We saw all the work that was already done. We saw all the things these women did and the way these women changed, the way society was, and we didn't want to stop there.
Of course not, because that might have made you happy. See previous comment about happiness for clarification.
We noticed all the issues that were still here, and we're not finished yet. We're not satisfied yet.
And you never will be. How is this so fucking hard to get through your thick skull?
As third wave feminists, we question things. We redefine things.
Oh boy, do you ever redefine things. Is there like a single word you haven't tried to redefine yet?
We seek to change ideas in the world and the way we are portrayed in all aspects of life.
Oh, okay, so in other words, you want creative control over art. I know another guy who wanted that. His name was Stalin. But then again, you're probably a big fan of him, aren't you?
Look into my eyes, you perverted witch! See the soul of the man who made Mother Russia his bitch!
We want to change the way people see and define womanhood.
You think I give a fuck about my wife? My own son got locked up in prison and I didn't save his life!
Way people see and define gender.
Yeah, what is the current definition of gender? Because you change it every week.
The way people see and define sexuality.
Why are you so fucking obsessed with what people do in their own bedrooms? And why have you stolen the far-right talking points?
And there are all these overlapping and contradictory ways of defining third wave feminism.
Again, she just says this with a straight face.
Really?
Yeah, it's very contradictory.
And there's a lot of misconstrued information out there, and there is women that just put a bad name on it.
Yeah, but they're not real feminists, are they?
And there are people that just don't get it, and I think that's why we need a better understanding of what the third wave feminist movement is.
Well, too bad you're not gonna give it to us. I wonder why that is. I wonder.
There's a big group, mainly of men, but it also exists of women who will say that women equality has been won.
Well, it has. Name me one law where you don't have equal rights or more.
That feminists need to stop harping on women's oppression.
That is a good observation. You really need to stop doing that.
And that we just seek to simply put ourselves above men.
Yeah, when you already have all and every conceivable rights and you still want more rights, yeah, then you're looking for supremacy. Hey, maybe that's it. Maybe you're just a white supremacist. How about you just tell us?
We're on the side of the demons, Chief. We're evil men in the gardens of paradise, sent by the forces of death to spread devastation and destruction wherever we go. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
I want to give an example of third wave feminism today and a big event that was created by third wave feminists and why it was created and, you know, what our goal was to kind of explain some of the things third wave feminists do.
Oh, you're talking about the vaginal yeast sourdough bread, aren't you? Yuck!
In order to hopefully make some people understand the movement a little more and maybe have more tolerance for the movement.
Oh yeah, I'm pumped. I'm stoked.
The event I'm going to use as an example is the slut walk.
Sluts love 'em.
This walk came about in Toronto in 2011, and it was in response to a police officer's comment. And the comment was that women should avoid dressing a certain way, or dressing like sluts was actually the word he used, if they don't want to be victimized.
Well, I'm sure all he meant was that if you wear clothes that were practically designed to help rapists, you might want to think about that.
That's just like mind-blowing to me. Like, let's take a second to think about that. Like, let's put on our thinking wigs, shall we? All right, you got your thinking wig on? Okay, I have my thinking wig on. So we're gonna break this down, okay?
Break it down now, girl, now.
So what you're saying is that it's women's fault when they get sexually harassed or even raped because she might have been showing what you consider to be too much skin.
Nope, no one's saying that. All people are saying is be aware of the risks.
But you're also saying that we live in this perfect world where women don't need to be pissed about anything anymore.
No, dum-dum. People are saying that it's pointless to have a witch hunt on all men when we all know that there's always going to be a certain percentage of the population that are criminals. Look, I want people to stop breaking into my car as well. I just realized that teaching burglars not to break into my car isn't going to work. Instead, I get better insurance and a better alarm. Get it?
Men can rape us.
No, the percentage of the population that are rapists can rape you. From what I've been able to find out, that is about 3% of the population, and it is a constant percentage throughout history, which means that you can educate everyone's ass off and it won't change a thing. Is it right? No. Does society accept it? Hell no. We put those fuckers away. So let's be a little bit more constructive here, shall we?
The people who should be seeking justice for us, they're judging us based on what they think might be too much skin.
They're not judging you, they're trying to help you. I swear it's like talking to a fucking wall.
I was under the impression you could walk outside naked and somebody still is not supposed to rape you.
Do you think so?
That is technically true, and I should be able to walk out of my house without locking it because it is illegal to steal shit from my house. The dichotomy here is people who believe in La La Land and people who are realists.
Women, we've heard this all before. The man couldn't help himself, no men have control over their urges. I mean, you would think it would be such an insult to any man even saying it that they would stop saying it, but they don't.
Oh yeah? Who's they? But you're right, that is an insult. I can certainly control myself, and so can 97% of the population. That doesn't mean we should disregard those 3% though, does it? Murderers are gonna murder, and rapists are gonna rape. There are preventative measures to be taken.
Like what you are saying when you ask a victim what she was wearing, what you are saying to women in that moment, that women need to inherit the blame of two social justices.
The blame of two social justices? What the fuck?
You moron.
One being that it is okay to judge, objectify, morally categorize women based on their appearances.
Hey, I judge everyone, man and women, based on their appearance. Sue me. It's a built-in trait in all humans.
And two, that women, rather than their rapists or aggressors, are responsible for the sexual violence committed to them.
No one's saying that. All they're saying is here's something to keep in mind if you want to reduce the risk of that happening. But hey, if you don't want to reduce the risk, just like mountain climbing, that's totally up to you.
Remember how I said we saw everything women have done, but see how far we still need to go and how we can get better? Postmodern thinking still need some changes made to it. That's what I'm talking about.
Following still you, not.
And that's what the slut walk, the thing that feminists, third wave feminists, put together, was attempting to do.
Yeah, walking down the street in your underwear will change human nature. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I buy that. Uh-huh.
They are expressing their unity and fighting these stereotypes.
The stereotype of sluts dressing like sluts? Okay.
Their agenda during these walks is to support the victims and to support the survivors and to put the blame back on where it really belongs.
Society clearly puts the blame on the rapists. That's why you can go away for life for that offense.
By marching under the word slut, they're taking the word back. They're taking away its negative meaning.
What do you mean negative meaning? I love sluts.
I like to watch.
This is just the first video of really just kind of giving a broad explanation, but I definitely want to dive more into this. So give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that.
I really want to see that. You've got my thumbs up.
Leave me a comment on your thinking. Let me know your thoughts on the matter. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think still could be changed. Maybe what you don't see being a big deal. I don't know, anything. Just let's get a conversation going. Let's talk about this.
Yes, I agree. Just like we're doing right now. So let me thank you for the conversation and thank you to the viewers for watching. I'll see you next time.
But when I fuck your mom, you know it's with consent. So welcome to the family. I'm your daddy now, bitch.